Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is a collaboration between a brewery and a charity. The charity is So Let's Talk, the brewery is Tiny Rebel, the beer is Speakeasy, and Speakeasy is a 0.5% ABV IPA. And So Let's Talk, it says on the back of the can that they are a non-profit platform that provides preventative and holistic sessions on mental, physical and financial health to hospitality professionals. And by drinking this tasty liquid, you're directly supporting the hospitality industry. And it goes on to say that there are three things here to think about. What does being healthy mean to you? It's a good question. And when is the last time that you spoke to a loved one? And how much valuable sleep did you get last night? And it goes on to say 86 is silence. 86 is a bar call meaning to throw out, to get rid of, or to refuse service to. It comes from the 1930s soda shop culture and has entered the daily use of bar workers. So they want to end the silence. They want people to talk. And those three key questions I think are interesting. Like I say, being healthy means to you. When's the last time you spoke to a loved one, and how much valuable sleep did you get last night? I want to see what people say about that in the comments section below. I'll be interested to hear, and I'll put mine in the comments section after this video as well. So, what can I say about the beer? Not a lot. It's an IPA. It's 0.5% ABV. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. The glass tonight is a Tiny Rebel glass. It was from their 8th birthday. That one. The pour is pale, and I need to clean this glass more, a lot more. So your beer is pale lemony, vaguely orange in colour, quite clear, foamy white head, not a huge amount of it. That's a whiff. Okay, it smells quite nice. Bright citrus, big bright citrus, hints of pineapple. It's a really nice smelling beer. Really, really bright lemon. So, it looks alright. It smells really, really summery. Let's have a taste. Cheers. It's not half bad. The body is medium weight. The mouthfeel is quite full. The carbonation is fair to middling. There's a good level of it. It's not overpowering, but it doesn't take away from the drink. If anything, it adds to the body and the mouthfeel. It makes it smooth and delicious. The flavours, whilst the aromas are bright lemon, there is lemon and citrus in general, but there's also some pineapple and something slightly creamy. It's a well-balanced beer. It's hop forward, obviously, but there is a nice malt behind it. It's refreshing. It's easy to drink. It's... how can I describe it? Yeah, it's quite a safe tasting beer, but otherwise very, very pleasant. The finish is sweet. There's no real bitterness to this one at all. And it's quite juicy towards the back end, you know, like a piece of orangey lemon crossover fruit that you've kind of sucked most of the juice out of. You're left with that subtle juice flavour in the back of your mouth. That's what I've got here. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, before I give it my points, we're going to go to the Aid Memoir of Untapped, which says that there have been 507 check-ins from everybody, 5 from people I know, 3.2 on average overall, slightly higher at 3.6 across the 5. What do I think of it? Well, my scoreboard is currently empty. Let's give it some points. The looks, it's an alright looking beer. Top it off there. There's an appropriate level of haze for a Tiny Rebel beer. You've got a foamy white head, It looks all right. I would like more, but, you know, for the style, can't knock it too much. I'm going to give it a 0.75. The aroma, I really like. Bright citrus, little hints of pineapple. Nothing to dislike there at all. It's a good strength, and it's really bright and zesty. Very, very nice. Give it a point. The body, again, can't find reason to fault that. It's got a medium weight to it. It's got a nice carbonation. It's got a really nice overall mouthfeel. It's authentic in that sense, you know, in as much as it will hold its own with a full fat beer in that drinking experience section. So yeah, it's having a full point. The taste, I like. Nice citrus, more subtle on the flavour than it is on the nose, and a little bit of creaminess and a little hint of pineapple. It's really quite nice. I would say it's a medium sort of strength on the flavour. I would like a little bitterness though. It's an IPA of craft origin, and I know it's a juicy IPA. It's verging on an IPA in that sense. But as it's described as an IPA, I would like more bitterness, please. I'm going to give it 0.75 because what is there is really nice. It just needs the bitterness. And the same for the finish. It's sweet and juicy, has got some hops, it's well balanced, but I want more bitterness for an IPA. So I'm going to give it the 0.75, which means Speakeasy's got 4.25 out of 5 on my Untapped scoreboard of joy. Value for money. Well, 1 second. Let's consult the pick sheet. Fell on the floor. Where are we? Tiny Rebel. £2.79 for that there can of beer. It's a 440ml. Completely forgot to say that. Yeah, it's 440. So £2.79 for a 440ml beer that tastes really rather quite nice. Can't knock the value for money. It's a beer that's going to appeal to many on the flavour profile. It's going to appeal to IPA drinkers, lager drinkers, pale ale drinkers, you know, anyone who likes that sort of beer. They're going to find themselves at home here. There's nothing to dislike. So yes, I would buy it again as well, is where I'm going with that. Bonus point it can't have, sadly, because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5. But that's not to say it's a bad beer at all. It's a decent tasting beer. So yeah, 4.25 out of 5 with a value for money and buy again bonus to boot. So yeah, back to the message on the can. Speakeasy. So let's talk. In fact, no, I was going to give you the comments, give you the answers to my questions. Sorry, in the comments. What does being healthy mean to you? It's a big question because I have my own health issues. I must say, physical health issues. Health is valuable. It's the one thing that you have that is yours, that you have complete control over for the most part. You know, everything you do reflects on your health, so you've got to look after it. You can't abuse your body, you can't abuse your mind either. So yeah, it means being balanced and kind to yourself, one way or another. When was the last time I spoke to a loved one? All the time. It's something that I don't take for granted. I always speak to the loved ones. You know, whether it be my wife, my kids, my mum. You know, even now, even though he's up there and celebrated his 67th birthday this week, you know, I still speak to my old man, listen to his wisdom, you know, because he can get to you from afar. And the lessons that they teach you always live with you. So yeah, I speak to loved ones all the time. And it's invaluable, you know, because without them, you'd be kind of bottling everything up. And yeah, they bottle things up as well. It's good to have someone to bounce your daily things over. Frustrations, good things, no matter what. And how much valuable sleep did I get last night? The answer to that, I think everyone can say, is nowhere near enough. Even if you do get your full 7 hours of beauty sleep, you can always do with a bit more. And that's how I feel at the minute anyway. I could do with a lot more sleep. But there we go. So well, yeah, what are the answers to those questions for you? What does it mean to be healthy? When was the last time you spoke to a loved one? And how much valuable sleep did you get last night? I want to know those in the comments section down below. So before I waffle on too much more, we're going to say that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.